Up on the roof.
Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Up on the Roof with me, Will, Joe and Ben.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yay! Right, so I feel like we should start off with the most British typical thing, mainly because I've got a picture to show you guys. The weather, yeah?
Yep.
Too hot.
No.
So the picture that's up on screen now, the one on the left was taken in May, and the one on the right was taken this month. You can see the difference in the United Kingdom.
What pictures are these?
The Met Office took it. The Met Office took 2 pictures of the United Kingdom in May and one this month, and you can see how badly the hot weather has affected the greenery of the United Kingdom.
We're almost a desert.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you put them in the group chat?
Yeah, no, Ben, I've put it in
Click a link.
TeamSpeak. I've put it in TeamSpeak. You're going to have to sit up for this one, Ben.
I have to sit
Oh,
forward.
no, I can see my garden with a hose pipe on. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
We've
just...
not got a hose pipe now, have we?
No, it's up north, near Manchester and somewhere, because of the moor fires.
It's Manchester and up.
Yeah,
And
And-
Ireland.
and Ireland.
And Northern Ireland.
But we don't really class Northern Ireland.
Don't say Ireland, mate. They get a bit touchy.
Yeah, you know, different wars and bombs. But it's happened. This is happening worldwide, isn't it? Like Japan's loss of life. I think it's up to 44 people have died because
Is
of
it
the heat wave.
worldwide though?
It's spotted around the world. So
No,
there's
so
a lot.
imagine
There's
like
a
the
lot.
whole world's in the middle of a heat wave.
Anyway, and Sweden, I think it is the one north near the Arctic Circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's forest fires above the Arctic Circle.
How has
It's-
Sweden got them, but we don't?
It's that hot.
But what?
Forest fires.
We do have
Surely
forest fires.
We do.
Do we? I've not
What?
been paying attention.
Oh, well, a lot of
You know,
the malls.
like last month, like the moor fires and everything. Yeah.
That's not a forest, is it?
No, but we don't have we don't have many big forests. Like many big expanses of forest like they do. We have expanses of moorland, and that's gone up.
Well,
Yeah.
more than the reason that's so shit is because it rots away and makes
No,
lots of like gas
they
and
would-
shit.
It
They
makes
were treat-
peat,
they
and
were
that peat
treating-
is really flammable.
I think the police were treating it as an arson, like someone's not on
Yeah, you have
purpose
to
set
someone
it
has to
fire.
light it. It doesn't just put.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't just
An idiot with
Yeah,
a
but
campfire
all it would be
with
is
coffee.
it'd be some Yorkshireman with a barbecue.
Yeah, an
Or
idiot
it should
with
be
a
a
campfire.
cigarette. It can literally just be a cigarette.
Yeah, throw
Or-
out the window
or-
or something.
Or
Yeah.
even glass bottles. If the
Yeah.
sun hits it right,
Yeah, true.
it's gone up.
Don't litter, guys.
Yeah,
Don't
that's the
litter,
motto of
kids.
the story. Don't litter.
Well, if you are going to litter something that won't set alight.
Yeah, do it
Or
properly.
like,
So,
it's cool if you do it in Adam's garden because no one
Yeah.
really cares. But
so like, if you want to litter, like black plastic or bricks, building waste.
bit
They're
of fly
fine.
tipping.
Yeah,
You can
they're fine.
Get
You
away
can-
with a fridge or freezer. They're
Yeah.
fine.
That's fine. It's glass, big no. So yeah,
And see-through plastics. So
Yeah.
Something that melts into the grass.
I think we should set up the bottle. I think we may have spoken about this before. The bottle send back where they get washed and sent back again.
what?
You know how they do with milk? They collect the bottles.
Yeah, and like a milk bowl.
Do the same with other drinks and just have like
The glass
five,
bottles then.
5 uniformal bottles for like fizzy drinks and shit.
Yeah, but Ben, you've also got to think like diseases. Yes,
What?
I know they wash them.
You know,
But
glass is like doesn't hold anything, right?
All I'm saying is that there may be a case out there where if they don't clean it properly or if someone gets a little
They've
bit
done it
too
with
lazy.
milk for years.
Yeah, I said this about forks and knives at restaurants.
Take your own.
Yeah, think how many people have been on them.
Well, they use those steam things, and that's what your immune system's for.
Yeah, but I mean, still.
Yeah, but what happens to the
There's
people
no
that have
sexual
a weak...
transmitted diseases that can be transmitted by saliva only.
Die,
Pretty
you
sure.
sure?
I'm pretty sure. AIDS can't. I know AIDS can't.
But who do you? Well, only if they've got cold sores. That one.
Oh yeah, but 90% of the population has cold sores. Has some form of herpes.
Yeah.
You got herpes. I don't have cold sores.
No, neither do I.
Some
Touch
people
wood,
only
I
get
never
it when
will.
they're sick.
For them?
People only
No,
get it
but
when they're sick.
but isn't it like the only way you can get
And they're
them?
not all cold sores. Herpes isn't just cold pots. It can also be tiny little red dots.
Isn't it part of the same family sort of thing?
Yeah, the herpes like general like group isn't just cold sores. It's like tiny little red dots that you really don't notice because your body's covered in little marks. So that's why 90% of people have some strain.
Because nobody's perfect.
No,
But
but
there's
isn't it
10%.
the only way you can get cold sores is by either sharing a glass with someone who's got it at them, like if they've got
Yeah,
the.
but that's really hard. It's basically skin to skin contact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Adam, mate, do you know this picture that you showed? With,
Yeah.
Like, the whole heatwave thing. I'd like to see one of like what a normal July looks like.
Yeah,
Because-
it's like, that could just be all the wheat brown.
Yeah, no,
Like,
because what I'm saying is like harvest would have, you know, you're right in the middle of harvest.
well, a bit early for harvest, but
You know, everyone's harvesting.
yeah, I know, but it's a bit early.
Everyone's
than
getting out
normal.
before the rain comes.
No, but surely you would see, like, from the picture of May, you would be able to see the.
No, it's green.
Green, mate.
Green in May.
Yeah, it's not yellow in May.
I
Yeah,
know.
but
I
then
wonder.
can
I
you-
wonder
can
to see
you
the fields picking at the wheat and eating it.
Can you explain to me why London looks like where London usually is like
It
Unless
hasn't
that
moved,
is-
you know.
unless
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
farmland.
Just-
Every now and again, you
London's
can
left.
find it in other places.
No, I just said no.
Oh God,
what
it's
I meant-
moved.
No,
what he meant
I
was,
meant-
right, farmers can't live anywhere near London. So all the fields around London can't be farmers, because, that is what he
That's
meant.
royal land, William. That's
Yeah.
royal land.
Is what he's saying is London can't have farmers.
Oh, it's got
What I meant was the area near London.
Yeah, what's that still grey dot? You can see the grey dot of London on either one.
You can see the grey buildingly part of London there.
Yeah. And that's still grey, because unless you didn't notice, concrete doesn't have this effect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't,
you're
doesn't
telling
go
me there's
lighter.
that much. You're telling me that there's that much farmland.
Yes.
Yes.
Was it something like
Or
98%
fields.
of the country is farmland?
Or,
Yeah.
or like wild fields, or
So yeah, so think about that, Adam. Like 98%. I don't know what the number is. It's really high.
Well, there's going to be loads of small
Um,
woodlands in there. They
yeah,
just can't be
but
seen at
it's
the
like-
magnification of that picture.
98% of the UK is farmland, or owned by farmers, sort of thing. Like,
I feel like it's less than that, to be honest, because of Wales and Scotland, but
No
might be
one
that
counts
of the UK,
them.
of England.
yeah, could be that. But we learned it at college at one point. I can't remember what the number was, but it's really high. Like I was astonished by like how high the number actually was. So yeah, like cities aren't that big compared to like the
Yeah.
actual landmass of the country.
I
There
feel
you
like
go.
we should address a topic that we were talking about yesterday.
Plus, there's cloud covering Wales there. I mean, they could have taken on a better day.
The agricultural
have.
area used is 70.2 million hectares, about 70% of the land area of the United Kingdoms.
There we go.
United
That's
Kingdom.
farmland.
36 is agricultural land in cooperation, arable, and 25, which is 25% of the total. So 25% of the total thing is arable, and then the rest is
Rest is
Grass.
It takes
Grass.
but the whole thing is like it takes 4 tons of feed to make 1 ton of meat, I think, or something like that, on average.
I don't know what the ratio is.
Cows,
I was just saying, 'cause
chickens are
that-
good.
Yeah,
And people
ro-
have also
ro-
done a
loads of
test where they did
chickens.
like the grams of carbon used to make like a chicken breast or something like that. And chicken's the best. Chicken is the greenest meat out there, guys. So if you want to save the world in
say
little
again?
ways,
Yeah, Ben, you say that, but then you've also got to ask the question about animal, like how they treat the chickens.
well,
Because
yeah.
if you think
but
about
I never
it,
said this. I wasn't
Yeah,
claiming that chickens are
yeah,
treated
but if you
nice.
think about it, like the amount of like much chicken there is out there that people consume, like KFC, any restaurant really, it's ridiculous at how much chickens must die for people to have
yeah,
that. It just put like it's just like
It's a lot.
yeah, like when you
same
say
for
chicken.
beef and pork.
Adam, is your girlfriend vegan?
No, she's not.
Okay. I was gonna say.
We
This
think
could have been
it
where
had a
this is
bad
coming
influence
from.
on him.
No,
Is it
Yeah.
bad
I
influence?
thought she'd be like sitting there saying, Adam, how can you eat all that chicken, man? Think how many
no,
poor
no. Oh
chickens
no!
have
I
to
was just
die.
thinking because when at work, when we have chicken, like when we're cooking the chicken wings, it just occurred to me one day. I'm thinking, how many chickens do I think is in this box?
Chickens are small.
Yeah.
Right. Guess how many chickens we eat a day?
As a
Well, as a
country.
country.
UK.
Me,
Yeah, as a country.
personally, I think I could probably eat 3.
How
A
many,
meal.
Joe?
How many? Right, we eat 2.2 million
A day?
a day.
Bloody
Honestly.
Chickens.
hell. How
Yeah,
much do Americans
Yeah,
eat?
but
Well, I
think
can't-
of all that chicken
billions.
sex, Adam. Having a good
But
time.
we, at least, well, it's probably one of the most popular
Think of the
animals because we
omelets.
raise 70% in the country. Like we don't, we
How
only
many-
import 30% chicken.
That's good.
Because they're so small, we can just shove them in like anywhere.
Let's have a look at the US.
Yeah, they don't need much space if you're going for battery.
Yeah, but then you get the animal right groups and
other
everything,
forms don't
don't
need that
you?
much space compared to other animals. Even
No, like
free
free
range.
range, like you
and,
can have like a massive shed and have like
what's
an
the other one
acre,
called?
2 acres.
What's the shed one called where they're in like sawdust? In like a big shed where they don't get outside.
I
There's-
still
there's a
call it
third
battery, but I know that's
technically
wrong.
not battery, I think. Technically.
But like free range, because you have like a big shed full of like loads of chickens, and you only need like an acre or 2 acres to
Be classed as free range.
yeah.
Well, chickens don't need that much room, to be honest. My chickens are cool with that amount.
Yeah, but you've got a small amount
Yeah,
of
but
chickens,
you've
don't
got
you?
like 5 chickens,
Yeah.
where
Well,
some people have like,
I've
you know, 10,000.
yeah, but I'm just saying they have more land for their 10,000
See
chickens.
Ben, if we
than they
ate
do
your
for
chickens, they could become a statistic.
Yeah.
I want to feed them, to be honest, and incubate the eggs and then kill the babies, but it's way too much effort.
You don't have to
Murder.
kill the babies. I mean, kill the parents in front of the kids, so the kids know what they're growing up into.
Yeah. This is what
But
your
you have
life's going
replace
to
your cock
be.
leg now.
And make
You
sure
have
you
to get
feed
new
some to
stocking,
them.
don't you?
Have you
Yeah,
ever
well,
thought about getting
I'm
a
not
duck,
saying
Ben?
that my chickens haven't eaten chicken. We've never like given them a whole big bit of chicken, but there's been chicken in the gravy that we've dropped in there.
You cannibal.
Yeah, we've done that before.
The
They just
chickens
eat
get like
anything.
leftover Sunday dinner. They get like they really love mashed potato. That's one of their favourite foods.
Yeah, we used to always like have like a big plastic bowl that we used to go feed to the chickens. They're just like leftovers. They're quite good at it. They eat like
Yeah.
literally
Have you ever thought about getting a duck, Ben?
We did at one point actually, instead of getting ducks.
I really want a duck.
They smell more.
Yeah, we had a duck.
You need.
Well, we had 2 ducks.
You really need a pond for them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Adam,
And
do you want to share a duck?
Would need more room.
I would love to share. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this is a lose-lose situation because I've got to transport it. Seeing
What
that
do
you
you
don't
mean?
drive. Seeing that you don't drive.
No, you
or
can take it on the bus. You get a
or-
harness.
Or unless you
Just
want to
walk
teach it how to fly between houses.
No, that's a pigeon.
Yeah. You just
I
walk
reckon
it.
Ducks
I
can
reckon-
fly.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
but
what
they
I'm
don't have
saying.
homing though as much, do they, as pigeons?
Well, they can figure it out.
Yeah.
Give them a
Sure.
GPS or something. Sat nav.
Yeah.
You just give an iPhone.
Yeah.
That's
Just
because we had like signs.
Unless you get
like,
Indian runners, they
you know,
can't
like
fly.
yeah, Indian runners. That's one we had. Like the ones that like waddle about. You could get like a harness on them and a lead, and you just walk it.
What?
I don't know. I don't know if you can. I'm just saying you could. Just buy a harness.
Then
and
when
get
you're
a lead,
walking
then you
it,
just
the
walk
a
it to
local
Joe's.
dog just kills it.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta watch out for that. But you know, you can still walk a duck.
Walking down the high street with a duck going to the shops.
I
Mum,
guess.
I'm just taking a duck out for a walk.
Oh no! What's that song? The duck song.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the video of a guy just taking an emu for a walk?
No.
No.
It's just like, people just yell at him and he goes, fuck off. Like, people
Leave me
drive past
alone.
him. You got a fucking emu. And on last week, he goes, fuck.
Now I want a sloth.
Oh,
Why
Adam's
would
gonna
you want
beat
a
there.
slough?
You know, you could just leave them in the corner. You know they wouldn't escape in about an hour. Like, you know, just slowly going towards the door. Yeah, I'll go and get him in a minute.
I know, well, I've got a beep. I'm just ignoring Ben's vile language.
Adam,
What,
I
is
said
you
with
not
the
say the
beep,
F word
beep.
anymore?
What did you
Well,
just...
that's it.
You said the C word.
Yeah,
Did I?
you
Oh,
cheekily
yeah.
slipped in the C-bomb.
What C word? What C word did you say, Ben?
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, see you next
Ah.
Tuesday.
You didn't say the other
C?
one.
I thought it's an S, not a C word.
It depends how you spell it, mate.
It does, doesn't it?
Depends how you spell it. if you spell
Catch
it
you next
properly.
Tuesday. There we go. Catch you next Tuesday. If everyone wants to get all correct. Just
Right,
got just gotta watch out for the geese though, don't you, when you're flying drones around it?
Oh, Adam, you crashed it. Well, there weren't no geese there. You crashed your drone.
Yeah.
How's your drone, Adam?
Haven't flown it yet.
Oh.
But all
We
that
f-
time
af-
fixing it. Never
After
flew
we
it.
fixed it, I haven't flown it yet.
Been too busy.
Yeah, been too busy. I
Yeah.
wanted to fly. I wanted to fly it as soon as we fixed it, but your house is a little bit too small, Joe.
No, it's massive. Come on, big me
Oh.
up a bit.
Yeah, you just shit
No,
on
your
him
garden.
like that.
Your garden's quite small.
God, Joe, you live in such a small house.
Yeah.
Could've took it outside
Poverty
the
rate
front.
round you, Joe. Jesus.
You could have
All
gone to the
right,
park.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we've got a massive park next door.
To be fair,
It's
they
not
do.
next door to your house, is it? It's not literally hop over the
two
fence.
minutes down a bloody road.
Whoa. Yo, do you just suggest walking to Adam?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like
Oh,
you
yes,
have all the posh houses that live next door to the park, and I think Adam was just trying to shoot Joe down for trying to say he lived in a posh house. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But that Saturday was good and bad. Many
We're not
different
mentioning
reasons.
it. We're
No,
not
we're
doing.
not.
We're not
No.
doing 6 on a trot where that's been mentioned.
It would be 5 on the trot.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
What, the ghost chili?
Nah,
Shit.
It's all
Now
right.
he's mentioned it.
How far are we
ignore
away?
it. Just ignore it.
3 away. We just need 3 more subscribers.
Yeah,
and
I
that video will
gained
come out.
a sub off my video that I uploaded. You know, no big deal.
Yeah. So yeah.
You can thank me later. You know what I mean.
You should go through all the videos and see how many subs you gained through time to see who gained
Oh,
the
Hear
most.
no,
about that 3-year-old today?
What?
Hear about
Oh
what?
shit! Yeah. It happened on Saturday.
That's
I
didn't
feel
it?
wrong,
like,
isn't
I feel
it?
like we just shouldn't be topical. 'Cause,
I feel like I didn't hear this about 3-year-old.
3 men threw acid on a 3-year-old.
Oh, I did hear this. I didn't care.
Yeah, basically, Adam thought it'd be a good spit roast, but
So mean.
Oh my god, I might even found a better topic.
What?
I'm just trying to find it.
A World War II pilot died on Wednesday, didn't he? He was 19 when he started to fly in the RAF.
really,
Yeah.
There you go. British Airways boss was suspended for selling sex for £800 between flights around the world.
What?
oh,
Well, he's suspended for having sex in his own time.
No, on airplanes.
to be fair, that's like the ultimate Mile High Club. He's nailed that. MSN, who uses
Well, that is the
MSN
Mile High
News?
Club.
It's the default browser on Edge. I don't use Edge.
Well, what? Right, we're all just reading this article right now.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm
British
not.
Airways boss is suspended. He's the fucking boss. Who can suspend him?
The
Bored
board.
No, the manager,
Bored.
who hasn't been named,
player.
who has allegedly been moonlighting as a porn star while working for the airline. He's alleged to have charged £800 a night for stays with sex punters near airports around the world. Oh. So he just charges people to stay near. So if you ever got into a British Airways seat and you thought it was crusty, you now know why.
Yeah, oh, that's
Get away with
disgusting,
charging
man.
someone for sex by like giving them a different service. Like you give them a chocolate bar, it's 100 quid for the, like here's it's 200 quid for the chocolate bar, and then you just shag them afterwards. Did you get away with it?
I don't know, because I
Well,
feel like it's
prostitution isn't actually
implied.
illegal in this country, so
I feel like that's implied with the whole you're paying over for the chocolate bar.
well,
I
it's
think
not
it
illegal.
comes to a point where it goes like you can only pay like reasonably over without it looking suspicious.
No, but it's not illegal in the UK for you to be a prostitute.
Well, I hope not. It's going to be my side.
No, you got to film it. Just remember to film it.
Oh yeah, but you have to release it as well. You can't just film it.
Unlisted.
Just yeah, but you're gonna make more money if you release it anyway. If you're doing
I don't know,
prostitution,
Ben. I
you might
feel
as well
like
go
they
to a
might
porn
want to
star
pay
as well.
you to stop.
Yeah, Ben, people
So
will
yeah,
be
you've
giving
made
him
money, but I mean, it's not good money.
Like if you're a prostitute, you might as well just become a porn star and make more pennies off that.
Yeah, but do you know how hard it is to get into the porn industry? Not like I'm saying I know how hard
Yeah,
it
but
is.
it's
just-
whole
Adam's
big,
tried.
I'm gonna guess it's not that hard.
there's a big amateur section at the moment. It's become really popular, so it's easier to become cam girls now than it is porn stars. So just become a cam
Yes,
guy.
but cam
I do
girl.
on
I
my
was going to
it's
say
what-
you're not a
it's
cam
what-
girl.
It's what I do in my spare time.
Go for a poo.
Got a webcam, thank you, Ben. Could have said you couldn't have said that. You could hold it in for the next 40 minutes, but it's fine.
Being honest
Do-
with you.
Yeah, I know. It's got no. Who's watching a video?
Yeah,
Joe,
who's
stop
got the
wa-
video?
Joe, stop watching
Joe?
the video.
What do you mean? I'm not watching a video.
Yes, you fucking were.
What? I dropped my book.
No, you didn't. Me and Will heard voices in when you opened your mouth.
Huh?
And don't you deny it.
Huh?
What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean.
Joe.
There's still voices in the background.
Yes, there's still voices. Stop watching a video. Oh,
I'm watching some RTB here.
What?
So?
What? Yeah, what video are you watching? Hang on, Adam.
What video I'm watching?
Yeah.
I am currently watching Chivalry.
Oh, the Wrecking Ball.
Bad choice.
Yes.
Bad choice of video, mate.
There is also the last podcast I was looking at. We currently do have a blocked worldwide video.
What one is it?
I think that's a stream.
Yes, it's a stream.
Yeah, because we use lots of music, and they just thought, yeah, you know what, we're gonna
Forget
block
it,
this
we should
one
block it
worldwide.
worldwide.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't got that many. You got a few Daft Punks. The realistic Battlegrounds one.
That one. That stream.
I haven't got Block Round World.
Yep.
Oh, fair play.
Not surprised, really.
I don't know what happened on it.
And neither do I.
I can't remember. All I know is we're back up to 147 subs, I mean...
How long is that going to last for?
You just need to get past that 147.
Yeah, we got there, and then we sort of dropped down rapidly. But we're back now.
We just need 3 more subs. Maybe 4, just so you know. Comfort zone. 4 more subs for us to get to 151. And then 150, I will release the video.
Like, okay, this is a question out for the podcast. I don't know how many people watch. How
which
far
I
are we
still
in the
need to.
podcast?
When did I start it? Started recording at
About 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes. If anyone
No,
else
I would say, about 20.
Do you want to just put some casual music on in the background and we'll leave it at that?
If anyone's made this far in, and you do actually watch this the whole way through, well, I'm very surprised anyone does, because it's just like the rambling of
Madmen.
weirdos.
Good way to put it.
It is pretty much. Like, what sort of videos do you want to see? Well, games, more like. Not
We
videos.
keep asking this question when they keep giving us answers.
They do,
and we just never really acted upon them.
I feel like we're more inclined to listen now.
Are we?
Well, probably not, no, but still.
I mean, like some people want to see us play Minecraft, which we might be doing. Might be.
But, you know, like, what games do you want to see us play? Because we got our games that we like to play, but, you know, we like to branch out into other games.
GTA will soon be coming out, hopefully.
Maybe.
Oh, it's a maybe now.
Yeah, I still need to start my social club.
He doesn't want to big anyone up. Don't want to make people think, oh yeah, it's coming. And then when Adam lets them down, it's
Safety
not as hard.
Safety net.
It's not as hard to let them down. But yeah, I like Joe's idea now. Like, you know, just to make it like a full hour long video, just a bunch of music in the background. You just put up a bunch of random pictures, Adam. You know, you can do a few animations if you want. Have a go at that.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, my lover.
Just try out a bit of animation and
Cosplay.
If you want to dress up.
Speaking of cosplay, what do you call it?
That convention.
Yeah.
Have you
Comic-Con.
seen the what's the fish ship? Oh my god,
Aquaman.
Aquaman, yes. Have you seen that trailer for that?
Yes.
I think you should be
No.
Big Hero 6.
Looks interesting. Well, you don't watch trailers, do you, Will?
I try not to, but I mean, I don't really like DC.
Literally, well, it's just an origin story at how Aquaman became king.
But I just don't really like DC. I feel like their films are generally terrible.
Then you also got Star Wars and Clone Wars coming back.
And it's not like I do like Marvel films. I just think they do films much better. But I mean, I do want DC to make a good film, because I feel like having other studios that make decent superhero films is only better for everyone.
Yeah.
Better for competition.
Yeah, but just DC just don't seem to be able to do it.
Marvel's like in a comfort zone now where they know, like, we're much better at
Yeah,
making
well, Marvel just say they
superhero
can put
films.
out any film now, and they can put out an absolute rubbish film,
Yeah.
and it was
I'm still going to see it.
and
They
it
put out
probably,
a few, like mediocre to shit films.
and it probably like I wouldn't say they put out any like mediocre shit films, and
I
it
know.
still grossed like stupid amounts of money.
Yeah, but the only thing you can compare Marvel films to are other Marvel films, because DC is not
is like a mediocre Marvel film.
like Marvel
Most
DC
of it.
films are nowhere near as good as Marvel films, so you can't really have a benchmark against other companies. The only benchmark you can have is against other Marvel films.
Oh yeah, but when you talk about superhero films, they've pretty much dominated that one.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Ben, you reckon all the Marvel films are mediocre?
Most of them, I said.
Most of them. Like which ones? What names?
What's your most mediocre film?
Ben?
Thor movies are pretty shit, except the new one.
Got Shazam.
Oh, that looks shit.
I know.
Ant-Man.
That looks absolutely shit.
mediocre.
What?
Ant-Man.
Shazam.
What's Shazam?
DC film.
I'll link you.
Oh, I don't really want to watch it.
You
Ant-Man
don't.
was good. The first Ant-Man was good.
I'm
Sounds like a small Marvel film.
not a massive fan of Iron Man.
You're making you're not just a big fan of superhero films in general.
I liked the Avenger movies. I like Captain America to a certain extent. And Guardians of the Galaxy.
They are good films.
But
I'd say like Captain America: First Avenger is probably one of their weakest films
Mm-hmm.
in the scale of their films. I'd say that. I'd say the first 4 movies are like very Shakespearean, but
New Godzilla movie as well.
Oh, they need to stop doing those films.
I know.
Which
Getting
is
tiring.
how did they get a second Pacific Rim?
Yes, there it's out.
How did they get that?
Yeah, how did they get it though?
I don't know.
What's his name? John Boyega in it.
Pardon, Will?
I watched
Did you watch
it,
the
I
first
pirated it, so they didn't get any money off me.
Yeah,
I
I
watched
watched
the
the
first
first one.
Did you watch it in the cinema though?
No.
Oh, I haven't watched it because I not really film I thought. Like Transformers, I think that's dragged out now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that needs to
Transformers.
stop. Well, the new Bumblebee movie. Bumblebee.
Looks, why are they making a Bumblebee movie? There's
Makes
no
money with
point.
fucking
I know.
12-year-olds.
It's like I think Pirates of the Caribbean should have stopped after the second film.
Yeah, I don't think there should be any more now.
No, I
Then
think
now
they
they've
should stop
actually
after the
finished
third.
the actual
No,
storyline.
they went downhill past the second. Like Black Pearl was just amazing, but I because they didn't follow Jack Sparrow thoroughly. There was a different story to Jack Sparrow, so Jack Sparrow was just a funny character.
Yeah.
And when you put a film solely on him, it's just not a very good film. It doesn't have any plot or meaningful story.
Needed to have some supporting or different stories to it.
Well, no, yeah, they needed an underlying plot line that had like very little to do with him.
But he
And
would
it's
just
him.
come in and then he would be himself and he
Yeah,
would go
and him
out.
to be there being himself, and I think that was what the genius of him was. But
Well, the newest one is because someone got divorced.
yeah,
He's
Needed money.
he's in the new Fantastical Beast and Where to Find Him.
He
Not
is.
that one, but it's like he's
Number
in
2.
Fantastical Beast 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's-
he's Gwynd got.
Yeah, I can't remember what the movie's actually called.
And where to find him?
Dumbledore's gay lover.
Yeah,
Is it?
look,
Yeah.
look,
Dumbledore's
Well,
gay.
well, Grimblevolt's Dumbledore's Grey Lover was
Yeah.
Newt Scamander.
Not Newt Scamander. Newt Scamander was a student for him.
So he's left Hogwarts now, Ben.
No, Newt's not gay. Newt ends up marrying.
Does he?
Yeah.
The more you learn about Harry Potter. Also controversial. I think the Star Wars should stop.
Fuck off.
I do.
Honestly,
That-
yeah.
that's a
John,
beat there.
No, John. Honestly, it does need to.
No, they need to get rid of Kathleen Kennedy.
All I'm going to say is they're just going to keep on ruining the franchise until
Okay,
there's
okay,
nothing left.
okay. I want them to continue still doing books, but after this episode 9, there's got to be a gap. There's got to be a big gap.
No, I'm just saying.
What, another 20 years?
Han Solo.
No, not another 20 years, but a few.
No, they should never have brought it back unless they were going to have a decent film to put it back with.
They're all mediocre. The films that look like they're building up to something, they completely turn around.
Well, it's
Like
the
the whole
problem with
last
changing
film.
director every single bloody time.
No, but the last film looked like it was building up mid-film. Looked like it was building up to getting rid of the Jedi, having the Force as one continuous thing instead of the Sith and the Jedi. Then it just cuts it all off. It's like you spent the whole time building up something that would have been actually, I think, quite good.
Audible.
Audible. Joe's got every single Star Wars book.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
doesn't
I
matter if they explained
I
it in the
haven't
book.
watched
They
it.
just ruined it in the films.
Oh, it's not
I
out
don't think
yet.
he has every single Star Wars book. Adam, look at the group chat.
I bet I have.
No, because there's so many.
Would you like to
You
know
might
how many I've
have
got? Ben,
Which ones
Ben,
have you
I
got?
can send you a link to my Dropbox if you want.
How many
Oh
have you
my
got?
God,
Just tell me,
that's
tell me the number.
amazing.
Who sent what then?
On Messenger.
Pictures
Adam
up
can
now.
put it up on the
Okay.
podcast.
Yeah.
Now. Adam, you going to time that so it's up now?
Yeah, of course we'll do.
You won't. It'll
Don't
just put
leave it
it
off a tip.
randomly and
Don't
just
do it
hope for
like
the
3
best.
seconds later and it's like, ha, Ben took a tip now.
And Big Hero 6, Joe.
That's cool.
Never watched that movie. Wanted to.
It
I
was
have.
7 out of 10.
It's an alright. It's decent watch. I
It's
feel like
moving.
Adam would be more the Michelin man, but you know.
You
Unlike
want
the
to listen to
start-
that one as well, do you, Will?
Do
Yeah,
do
just
that one as well. Just do
Put him
that
on
one.
the Michelin man and see how that works out.
But yeah, like the Star Wars films should end before they kill their franchise.
Yeah,
So,
like
yeah, to be honest.
I mean, they
It's
I
like
think,
the Big Bang Theory that should have ended long ago.
yeah, that should have ended seasons ago. Like that should have ended like a solid. When did I last watch that? Like when we were at school, so that should have ended like at least 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, I'll let you know how many seasons there are. I think they're up to 12. But like that, yeah, like that should have ended ages ago. Because literally, whenever you catch a new episode, it's virtually the same thing, over and over and over again. Started in 2007.
Oh, that one's better, actually.
Really?
Yeah, started in 2007, and it's got 12 seasons.
Now
12
they're all got partners, and now they're all having kids. I guess
The 12th
they should end
season
it up now.
is the 12th season comes out on the 24th of September.
I
need
think
more
like
pictures
I
of
think
you
like
people.
6 or 7 seasons. Well, no, probably like the 8th season should have been their last.
Mhm.
And then that was like the last one I watched when I was like properly into it, I guess.
Yeah.
What are you into now then?
What other
Rick and Morty.
TV
Oh
shows
yeah, I
should
love
have
Rick
ended?
and Morty.
Who doesn't
Well, don't
love
lie.
it?
I watch it all the time.
That's been renewed, hasn't it?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
like 72 episodes or something stupid.
Yeah.
Like
So that's-
more
Like,
episodes
even-
than they've actually uploaded now. Like they've renewed it for more than what they've actually released so far.
I feel like the guys like are even thinking, oh, that is a bit stupid themselves, but they're like, fuck it, I'm getting paid for this shit.
Yeah, because I mean they could really drop off. It's like one of them. I feel like Rick and Morty will probably turn into like one of them cult things like The Office.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool classic.
But I don't know whether it will after having so many episodes.
Well, The Office had like 7 seasons.
No, a few more, I think.
Not the UK one though.
The UK
No,
one had
the
one,
American
but
one
I
had
can't
a
watch the
few.
UK one when it's too cringy.
It's very
Apparently, the American one went shit as soon as.
Oh no, the American one is good in a different way.
No, like apparently it went really bad whenever the main character, like what's the
Oh no,
guy
I
called?
think it's still pretty good. I've seen all of them.
Steve something, isn't he?
What
Steve
the
Carell?
boss
Stephen Carell, yeah.
when he left, I think.
No,
Michael. Michael.
Michael.
his name is. No, I
Oh.
think it still stays pretty good.
From what I've heard, it's whenever Steve Carell like started to go out of less and less of episodes.
Well, he just left altogether. He didn't like decrease over time. Then he came back for a few special episodes.
Yeah, apparently he got really shit.
Nah, I think it still stayed pretty good.
I'd say the UK office like that, like loads of ones that like they've done or like good
Well-
TV shows like end like really short and they do become called classes because there was like so little of them.
Yeah.
That no one really caught on at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like because there's only like everyone actually wants more, like, and I think that's how you make a cult class is if you leave people wanting more, then people like it.
So, sorry to cut you short, Will.
Sorry, mate.
I saw a thing on Instagram today about Game of Thrones, yeah?
Yeah.
And if you
Right.
start in August, yeah, and you watch 2 episodes a week,
2 episodes a week.
yeah, 2 episodes a week, you'll be all caught up by the time the new season comes out.
I mean, how
Oh.
do you limit yourself to 2 episodes a week?
You
I mean,
really can't.
Yeah, surely just watch it all in one big like.
if you haven't watched it before, it's the type of thing that you do generally get like
Just
addicted
binge
to.
watch.
Yeah, like you will binge watch it. There's no beating around the bush. Like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna sit there. I watched up to like I don't know what. I think it's season 4 I started on. I watched that in like 2 days. The season 3 we're on. And I watched it in like 2 days. It was something like
I think it was season 4, yeah, maybe.
It was
I managed to smash from what season?
No, you didn't, Joe. You did not. And
Yes,
you
I
can't
did.
say it. You did not because you skipped episodes.
Yeah, you did, and you just.
I
You
never
skipped
skipped an
videos.
episode. I skipped a few clips.
No,
No, you
you
didn't.
said to me you skipped episodes.
I
That's
know.
what-
I never said that. I said, yeah, when it was a bit dragging, I sort of pressed pause a few times.
No, you just
Yeah.
still had it playing on 2.5 times. You can still hear it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was like season 3 I started watching it. It was like definitely in.
Yeah, I remember you saying, you said to me, Adam, how can you understand what the Dothraki you're saying? I said, well, because there's subtitles. Goes, there's no subtitles while I'm watching.
Yeah, and I literally like went through it all with no subtitles on. 'cause
It's
I
really
didn't-
hard to. You have to find pirated copies of subtitles. It's very
yeah.
difficult.
And like I binge watched it all, and I was like, Adam, mate, do them Dothraki scenes. How were you following it? And he was like, the subtitles. I was like, well, no. I just thought you had to know something.
Dothraki, you can learn Dothraki.
What, you have a little book with you as well, and you just listen to what he says, and
Yeah,
you just
translate
translate
as you
it.
Yeah, just somehow like. Oh,
Interacts with the audience.
no, I thought it was like some sort of English, but just said funnily, so you could sort of semi-understand it, but I couldn't. Yeah, it's
Is
just,
it like when you're in World War II movies and they speak German in just English in a German accent?
yeah, that's what I was going with, but no,
That's what you're hoping for.
it just generally wasn't.
Yeah, so if you watch it up, if you start in August and you watch 2 episodes a week,
Why
it'll
do
be
I get
all
put
caught
as a
up.
victim, man?
Yeah, but
But we all know that's not going to happen because who really just watches 2 episodes a
and
week?
Adam will put up another picture now.
That's quite funny.
Gym again, guys.
Ah, bloody hell!
That was quite good. But yeah,
Right.
I think with Game of Thrones you can't watch 2 episodes a week. You know.
No.
You'll watch as many as you can watch.
Yeah, I went on holiday. That's why I watched it in 2 days. I was going away in like 2 days, and I started watching it. Thought, oh, this would be a good thing to watch on holiday if I download it. No, I watched it before I went. I was like,
Yeah,
I
but
can't wait that
you'll
long.
be like, I'll be saying, "Well, do you want to come on PlayStation?" No, too busy. Doing what? Watching Game of Thrones.
So when did you start watching it, Adam?
After the first season came out.
Yeah, so
Oh, look at me! I'm an OG.
Been there from the
viewer.
start, haven't we, Ben?
I think I started watching it around when episode 9 came out. I think.
Yeah.
I just found it on Sky.
Oh, what's this?
Watching it with your father and partly with
I
your
didn't watch it with
mother
my dad.
wasn't the best thing for me to do.
My
Not a
dad's
family
only
show.
seen the
It's
my
not.
dad's only seen the Mountain and the Viper episode.
Oh, has he?
Yeah. I
Watch
just
the
wanted to show
Viper get
him
his
the head
ass
being
kicked.
crushed.
Spoiler.
Sorry,
That brings up a topic.
Wait, getting his ass kicked. It was a pretty fair
When-
fight until the end.
When does it become? When can you say it's not a spoiler?
When
Because
everyone's watched it.
uh,
No.
no,
No,
because
hold
I
on,
mean
hold
you're
on,
waiting
hold on,
for
hold
a
on.
long time.
When did you? What book was it? When the Red Wedding happened? What book was
Dawn of
that?
Swords, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. When was that released?
2006, I think.
I'm sure you can say that's not a spoiler anymore.
No, I mean like not even just Game of Thrones. When it comes to just TV shows and
In general.
movies in general.
I think when most people have seen it, they're going to see it.
After the season's finished, I would say.
No, because I would
No,
say
I'm on
6
about.
months after
I'm on a.
the season's
I'm on a
finished.
time
You can
period.
talk
Like I
quite
just want a
openly.
time period. Because it's like me
Yeah.
going up to. It's like me going up to someone who's never seen Star Wars before and says, "Oh, by the way, Luke's,
If they've not seen it,
Darth
they're
Vader's
not going to
Luke's son."
watch it. If they've not seen Star Wars by now,
Yeah, if they don't understand that by now, then they're not gonna.
Or hand
Okay.
shot first.
It's like me. It's like spoiling Romeo and Juliet, mate.
Adam, you're
I mean,
too
what are you
young
doing
to have
now?
ever actually seen the hand shot first bit one, bro.
I have.
Not unless you find like a really old pirated
Yes.
copy or something.
I have.
Because there's
I
been
have.
about 15 remasters.
Because we got one of the tapes.
Like we're pretty much. Which
Yeah.
book
So
was
like
this one?
I would say 6 months to a year.
No,
You can start to say
Books,
it.
it's different. I would say books, it's longer to be honest.
book spoilers, but then again,
Because
reading,
it takes longer
reading
for people to
books.
get around to reading books, I think. But
Yeah, well, obviously, if you just but with books, it's not really like you when on like because spoilers is a big thing with, like social media, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nobody sits there and says they've just read a really good book where this
Well-
and this happened.
Well,
Remember
there was the whole-
remember last season of Game of Thrones?
No,
When
there's the whole Snape killed Dumbledore
episodes
thing.
got
That was a
leaked.
big thing.
Yeah, when the episodes got leaked, JJ.
That spoiled everything because you could watch it. At least it came out a week early, didn't it?
Yeah.
You could watch it on Facebook.
Yeah. I remember when we were going up to the Lake District.
Yeah, I watched
And-
it that
and-
at night.
Like, the reason why I was late going to get everyone was because I was literally sat at home watching Game of Thrones.
I watched it. When we were all sort of all right, we better start nodding off now because it's getting. We want to be up at 4. I stayed up an extra hour and a half an hour looking for the actual bloody thing on Facebook and then watching it.
I don't see how you watch it on your phone. That's just ruined the whole experience for you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like doing
I
the same
rewatched
with
it when it
porn.
came home, so either
Can't do
way.
that porn either.
You gotta have the projector,
Surround sound.
mood lighting, popcorn.
Oh, Lucifer, Will,
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
is
very
only going to be 10 episodes long.
Oh.
It's
Some
just,
sort- Red
they've
Wedding
lit-
happened in 2000.
they've literally Netflix have brought it just to finish it off.
Have they?
Apparently so. But I think what they might do is make the episodes a little bit longer.
Guys,
Okay.
The Great British Bake Off, everyone quit when it moved to Channel 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mary Berry. Oof.
Yeah, it's got like French people in it now. It's like, how's this a Great British Bake Off? There's French judges. Go fuck yourself.
Ben,
Right, you
Jesus
feel like you're
Christ.
very against the French there.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Great British.
What's wrong with French, Ben?
The Great British.
Don't you try to defend them now, Joe, after what you said last time.
Yeah.
Fucking garlic chewers. Quoting
Adam,
Joseph
how
there.
dare you say that? I heard
Quoting
no such quote.
Joseph.
What are you saying about quoting? I never said that.
Joe, you
Fucking-
said garlic chewers and you know it.
I said something different.
No,
I
you
said I
didn't.
love the French.
No, you didn't.
That's actually a good point. I wonder where I wonder on the statistics where France is
Probably very low.
In what statistics?
on YouTube.
Channel.
No,
No,
like we
one
haven't
watches this
given
one.
France any sort of love.
Reason to like us.
Well, they. Oh no, we just saved them 2 world wars.
just drop that end subtle, don't you?
Yeah, that's all we did, Ben.
To be fair, they did just win the World Cup though, so. But then again, last podcast we went on them for winning the World Cup, so.
Yeah, there's a theme here, and we thought the chili was a bad one.
Oh god, they don't like me.
Don't like. Oh, there he is, looking at fucking LBE gaming.
But not
don't-
even rooftops.
There's just no need to give him a shout, is there, Adam?
No, thank you. I'm actually waiting for Edge to load up for this channel.
Yes,
That's
on Saturday, Ben, we had a little bit of a argument, not an argument, because Joe started to upload Star Wars gameplay on his channel of the Old Republic, and there's no voice commentary whatsoever, and we're just comparing them to our gameplays and how much better we do. And then Joe was like, "Yeah, but my how-to videos," and go, "Joe, they're clickbait, so they don't really count."
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
What about reviews?
If you're comparing gameplay to gameplay, and then you're comparing gameplay to clickbait, it doesn't really count.
I've watched playthroughs with no one talking before.
Thank you.
Like
Why?
when I couldn't afford a game and wanted to see the story.
You don't want to hear a fucking person talking.
No, I don't
over
want to
it.
hear someone there. And I was like, go away. I don't want you. Which one? Which I watched? No, I watched The Last of Us with Frankie on PC.
He's good.
He doesn't release it because he's a lawyer now.
What was gonna say? Yeah, Scotland will.
Yeah.
It's a country.
Edinburgh is on the east coast.
I mean, you can say what you like, mate. But
As I
Edinburgh's
said,
on-
it's in the
Edinburgh's
region.
on the
I would call
fucking
it.
east coast.
You've had 3
It is-
views from France in the last
What?
28 days,
Edinburgh is on the east coast.
and for minutes
I
watched,
mean, Adam,
we
mate,
have
you can
one.
say what you like, but I
Well,
mean,
where would you describe it geographically in Scotland then?
Yeah, where would you say it?
say it's on whatever it's on.
So how would you describe it? I would describe it as
I'd
being
say
on
it's in the east.
coast.
I ain't got no issue saying it's on the east.
It's on the east coast, though.
I would say it's close enough to the coast to count.
I mean, yeah, but that's saying it's close enough to the coast to count.
Like I would say Lincolnshire is on the east coast.
Now, unless it's actually on the coast, it's not on the east coast.
The city of Edinburgh, if you zoom actually into the map, it's on the coast.
Yeah,
Coast.
I feel
The
like you're
TV
wrong there,
program
because the
said
city of
Edinburgh is on the
Edinburgh
coast.
Is where's your flip? Is it?
Well, Coast, the TV program said Edinburgh's on the coast. You gonna question Coast?
No, but I did research into this.
Well,
And
there's no general agreement, is there? Though, if you look into it deeply, to be honest, not all geographers agree on the same definitions.
no, I mean I'd agree that it's coastal.
Well,
But it's
that's
on
what
the
I said.
fucking coast. You can zoom into the map and you can see it's on the coast.
It is. It does have a port, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and not a harbour.
So,
And the definitions of ports and harbours.
harbour's
Yeah.
closed off.
No, harbour's coastal, on the coast.
Pretty sure harbours are closed as well.
Whereas harbours can't be inland. Only ports can be inland, but ports can also be on the coast.
Edinburgh is on the coast.
You see, it's just not though, is it?
It just is.
If you look where the coast comes in, and then you get more of a bay. And then it's an
How
estuary.
are you saying that's a bay?
How are you not saying that's a bay?
That's still fucking Edinburgh is connected to the coast. Edinburgh is next to the coast, so I'm saying Edinburgh is a coastal city.
Where did you find the harbour has to be on the sea, Will?
It was on just Google it.
I found a harbour or harbour boat differently is a sheltered body of water. So it's when I said sheltered, where boats, barges can be docked. The term harbour is often used interchangeably with port, which means man-made facility built for loading and unloading vessels dropped off when picking up passengers.
Between harbour.
Well, Oxford Dictionary says a place. Oxford Dictionary does say a place on the coast where ships may moor or shelter, especially one protected by rough water or piers, jetties, or other artificial structures. But if Adam is still saying Edinburgh is on the coast, he could still count it as a harbour.
But it's not, it's a port.
Well, that's because it most probably doesn't have a walled-off area. It must be not sheltered.
But I'd say on the map, it's not quite though, is it? It's not quite on the coast.
How far zoomed in are you?
It's because you're saying like holes on the coast.
It is.
No, it's on the River Humber, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's so close to the fucking end, it's on the coast.
It's not though, is it?
I've always seen
if it's on a
Hull's on the
river,
coast. I used to go there all the time, Will. Hull's on the
so you're
coast.
technically, London is a coastal city.
yeah, you'd probably describe London as a coastal city because it's got a tide.
Yeah, exactly. And you're telling me that Edinburgh does not have a tide, considering how
No,
close
what
it is.
did I just say? I
He said
agree
he
that
counts it as
Edinburgh
coastal,
is a
but not on the
coastal
coast,
city.
but I don't.
I'm
That's a bit of
classing it as
Double negative there. Kind of.
Don't want to put a spanner in the works. Wouldn't that be classed as estuary?
That's what I said.
But would an
But
estuary
it's
still not count
connected
as
to
That
coast?
is
coast.
That's
my
the
argument.
question.
If it's on an
Yeah, but
estuary, it's not on the coast.
If you look up, it's like where we stayed in the lakes. We drove past one. It's a sea, but it's an estuary when it goes out.
Yeah. So if
And
it's on an estuary,
that looks like an estuary.
yeah, if
Yeah.
it's on an estuary, it's not on the coast. Is my way of looking at
The
things.
question is though, do we count an estuary as being on the coast?
No, because inland.
No,
it's an
it's
inland
inland,
body
yeah.
of water.
It's like being near a
That-
lake, but you call it a pond.
That's how I'd say that is.
I'm still classing Edinburgh as
Because
a
that
coastal
just means
city.
anywhere could be in
So-
a bloody coastal city.
Get up a map. Would you count Grimsby as coastal? Because it's still kind of on the Humber,
Which side is Grimsby on?
Grimsby.
below Hull.
I did see Grimsby earlier.
Yeah, I see Grimsby.
And I always think Grimsby's definitely coastal. It's a fishing town.
Yeah, it's coastal, yeah.
It's definitely a coast town.
Oh, that's near that little bit of land, isn't it? What spits out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
would you count
I'd class Grimsby as a coastal city.
like it's when do you then make the definition is the question, isn't it? When does it...
If it's not on an estuary, then I'll admit that that is
What
on
about
the
if it's
coast.
on a harbour?
But it looks like
what
it
about
is
if the water
kind of.
inside's called a harbour? Oh no, that's Humber.
Yeah, that's Humber, mate.
So it's on the river, Humber still.
That's not hard, that's
I
called
think
Humber,
it's
mate.
hard to decide on a case by There's no defined definition of when it suddenly becomes.
Well, I know where the next holiday's going to be. We're going to go and have a look at estuaries and the shores.
Oh, we're a geography channel now.
Yeah.
Apparently we are. But in my opinion, Edinburgh is on the coast.
No one can argue that because you said in my opinion. So
In my opinion, it's
well done,
on the
Senior
coast.
Adam.
Well, you're still a bit wrong, but hey, never mind.
It's my opinion, Jack, and that's how the fuck.
Yeah.
No, I'm shooting it
one can
down.
argue
And
his
like
opinion.
I was saying, it's whether you could class Edinburgh as being on the coast because it's not Edinburgh that's actually on the coast. It's a different town called Leith that's actually on the coast, in your opinion, than Adam, not Edinburgh.
But has life been submerged by Edinburgh?
Nearly. It's like an iffy one.
Like if you zoom into Birmingham, you then see more things in Birmingham. So
Yeah. When you zoom
no.
out on the map and you just see Edinburgh, you
we'd
don't
have to
see
look
underneath
at
it
what
life.
their local councils and who they're underneath, to be honest, to really figure it out. But
Yeah, but it's like Leeds, like Edinburgh makes up, and it's like London. There's only the city centre. There's only so part of London. The city of London, isn't there?
Well, there's the city, London,
And then there's like
London
whatever
City.
boroughs that come under it.
There's the city of London, London City. They're two separate things.
Yeah, well, the city of London's probably that is the true London.
Well, it's like isn't the thing about the a bunch of stuff isn't actually in London. It's in like the Queen's Palace isn't in London. It's in something else.
I don't know where the Queen's
It's
Palace is.
like, are we all agreed that Glasgow isn't a coastal city?
Yeah, like 110% agreed.
Good. Okay.
That's not
Yeah, it's a coastal city. That's
I'd
my
say-
own opinion.
I'd say, like it's like with like Inverness, that could be, in your eyes, could be classed as like a coastal city for you, Adam.
Where's Inverness?
Well, it's Dublin.
It's
Because Dublin's in a small feature as well. It's like it's just hard to say, to be honest.
Well, no, Dublin is coastal, isn't it?
But then it's also equally in
That's
a small
Bay, that's Dublin Bay. I'd sort of that is generally on the coast.
none of us.
It's
none
the
of us are
fact that Edinburgh
professionals,
comes in so far, and that if you think of how many
Yeah, but you could
miles
think that's
Edinburgh
the
is
sea.
actually
When-
from the edge.
Just because it comes in doesn't mean that's not sea anymore, does it?
No, but how far inland it is, like how sheltered it is. It's not actually like on the coast, like taking the battering of all the elements.
Annoying, there's no labelling in that part of the sea either. We could have Google told us it was a bay or something, but nope.
Yeah,
Doesn't want to.
you literally zoom in, it's just an expanse of water that says nothing.
But then if you're saying that, Will, then have you ever been to Edinburgh Airport?
No.
No.
You literally come over the water to get into Edinburgh
Yeah,
Airport.
but that's not the point.
You fly over the sea if you want to get to this bloody country. From any other country.
No, you come in from approach from over the sea.
Well, no, you'd come in from over that bay, wouldn't you? Or that inland bit of water. That could be the sea. It still is the sea because it's got a tide.
It's not telling me how far Edinburgh is away from the coast.
What, Edinburgh, down, bang on in the middle?
Well, you think of because it's not an open expanse of water, and that's water, and that's what gets me about Edinburgh. But yeah,
What is this? That's not the castle, is it?
Things though, I found a lot of websites that are like Coastal Guide UK, and it's got Edinburgh on it. Edinburgh also has a port area of at Leith,
yeah, that's
to
what
the
I mean.
east of the city. But I think Leith counts as part of underneath Edinburgh.
Yeah, and then you got the Royal Yacht Britannia there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if a boat's there. There's a warship in London. I mean, doesn't make that on the coast, does it?
London is a coastal city.
What?
London is a coastal city.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it
not on the
isn't.
coast, though, is it?
It's a coastal city, Joe.
Oh no, Leith is a
Class.
separate city.
It's
technically.
classed as a coastal city.
See, Ben, you see what I mean? So,
As I
whether you can
keep
call
on
Edinburgh on the coast when the part that's on the coast
Yeah, but
is
then
a
it's
separate
saying where
city.
does Leith start and stop?
No, Leith is Edinburgh's not on the coast, Adam.
There we go.
Edinburgh is on the coast, for fuck's
Leith's
sake.
on the coast. If you
Leith's
can't-
on the
Leith is not.
coast.
Yeah, but how? No, where does Leith's borders start and stop as a city?
Yeah, but Edinburgh is nowhere near. Leith is in the way between Edinburgh and the coast. There's no part where Edinburgh is past Leith.
That's like me, Adam, standing in the way of you and the buffet cart. There's no
It's
way that you
impossible.
can be on the buffet cart.
No, I'm
Well,
saying in my
that's a bad
opinion,
example. He's
Yeah,
going to be
'cause
on that
I'm gonna be
buffet
John.
car, isn't he?
Yeah.
My
And he's never
opinion
been
is
separated from
Edinburgh's
a
a
buffet
coastal-
car.
It's like
Yeah.
Adam standing between you and the buffet car.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to get to the buffet car.
No, because
That's a better
Adam's
example.
guarding it.
car is cart.
Well, you can have a buffet car.
Yeah.
You never heard of portable buffets? Yeah,
Hot
so
food vans.
you see, Adam, you know, Edinburgh's a really weird city to have chosen, but
All I'm saying, in
Where
my
did that even
opinion,
come from, by the way? Because I
I
wouldn't
would
let John
class-
Newton argue.
I would class Edinburgh as a coastal city and on the coast. In my opinion, the whole conversation started off, Ben, is where we were trying to figure out where you went to university,
Norwich.
yeah, he said on the east coast.
and then like Joe's mum brought up started to
Norwich
name
is
stuff.
nowhere near the East Coast.
Yeah,
I said on that side, on the east side.
So this conversation started actually yesterday then.
No,
Well,
it started
Saturday,
Sorry,
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Adam then admitted that it was wrong when John and everyone else laughed at him for saying Edinburgh's on the coast.
It's on the fucking coast.
And then he went home and obviously
It is
Again,
close to it.
he
We'll give
went
you that.
home and gained some courage somewhere. And
We'll
then
give you it's close to it. There you go.
and then he gained some like courage from somewhere yesterday about it. Probably spoke to his family about it.
I woke up and I was going, you know what? I'm going to prove these fuckers wrong.
And then it was like, no, it's not. It's like the news it's on the coast, and I bet Laurel was all involved in this.
No, she wasn't. My dad was.
And
It's
My
Great
dad think-
Yarmouth on the coast.
My dad thinks you're all idiots.
was he?
Yeah.
Oh, you sure
Good
he's
for
not
him.
agreeing with you, saying yes, whatever you
No.
say, Adam.
No,
you're
him-
right.
Bring
him
your
and
dad
mum-
on, and we'll
So
describe
it
the
started
exact
off with you
details.
saying no one was involved, and then your mum and dad were involved.
Yeah, because my mum was
Big-
born in Edinburgh.
Bring your dad on.
I was
and then
asking
we'll
her
explain that
opinion.
Leith is a separate city to him,
Yeah.
and that
And what
Leith's on
did
the
she
coast and
say?
Edinburgh isn't.
And she said, yes, Edinburgh is.
Bring your dad and we'll talk to him.
Yeah.
Go get him.
And then we'll explain to him that there's a little like city like or park
I'm
that
guessing
blocks it.
it's understandable because I'm guessing most locals of like most people would associate Leith as part of Edinburgh.
Yeah,
to
and they're
be
just
honest, I'm
taking it for
guessing.
granted.
Yeah,
Well,
we're,
the real victim here is Leith.
it's the people from Leith who are hating it, and they're just going, Leith's a separate city, guys. Come on.
They've been forced under Edinburgh's rule. And I mean,
Like-
in 2018, that just shouldn't happen. And I mean,
No.
to be fair, Adam, your parents are partly responsible for that.
Their parents are part of
on-
the problem, Adam.
Yeah, they are
Um,
part of the. So you need to go downstairs right now and educate them
them.
on how to not be part of the problem,
Educate yourself.
No,
Adam.
because
educate
my
yourself.
opinion's the same as theirs, that
and
Edinburgh is
give
on
them
the
the
coast.
teachings at least. Yes, but that's like saying, my opinion, God's real. Doesn't matter if it's bullshit.
Anyway, on that note, we'll end it here because it's well over an hour. Okay?
No, it isn't.
No,
It is.
we actually started later on.
Yeah.
No, it's well over an hour. We're going.
No,
Okay?
it isn't.
No,
Yes, it
because
is.
we just brought up the religion thing, and Adam's like, well, actually, I can't argue that.
No,
No, it
because when
isn't.
I edited the last one, we ended it bang on an hour when we started to record, and it was over an hour. So,
You
Trust me.
3 minutes.
How?
trust me, it was.
How
We
can you have
started
an hour
recording
worth
at
of
6
content?
minutes past.
Yeah, but never mind. We're leaving it there, okay? So thank you all very much for listening. We'll catch you next week. Goodbye.
Remember
Bye.
Leith.